Hey anime lovers, I'm back with another video. Can you believe it? Half the year has already flown by, and anime has been delivering non-stop, from exciting new titles to epic returning seasons. Honestly, 2025 has been nothing short of incredible for us anime fans. So buckle up, because today we're counting down the top 10 best anime of the year so far. Whether you're into action, romance, or straight up chaos, there's something here for everyone. Let's get started. Number 10. Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days follows a legendary hitman who retires, settles down, and opens a convenience store. But here's the catch. Being an ex-assassin isn't something you can just walk away from. Between selling snacks and rocking his dad bod, Sakamoto gets pulled right back into the game. Honestly, it's hilarious. The action is fast, creative, and way different from the usual flashy anime fights. Not every series needs to be the next Solo Leveling. Sakamoto Days stands out by owning its unique style. The art is slick, the comedy lands perfectly, and honestly, this might be the most binge-worthy anime of the year. As fans, we should keep an open mind instead of criticizing every new idea studios bring to the table. So if you're into action comedy with non-stop entertainment, Sakamoto Days is the perfect pick to binge. Number 9. Secrets of the Silent Witch. Secrets of the Silent Witch follows Monica, the most powerful mage around, who also happens to be painfully shy, awkward, and basically allergic to social interaction. Instead of showing off her insane magic, she's just trying to survive academy life and protect the prince without dying of embarrassment. That's exactly what makes this anime so fun to watch. It's not just non-stop explosions or dragon slaying, it's about a girl figuring herself out while carrying this unbelievable magical power. The characters are adorable, the animation is absolutely stunning, and the soundtrack hits like a full-on movie score, and yet this series is still criminally underrated. If you're sleeping on it, you're missing one of the true hidden gems of the year. Number 8. Dandadan. Dandadan is one of those anime you start thinking, alright, aliens and ghosts, cool. But 5 minutes in, you're questioning your entire existence because someone's fighting a possessed, let's just say body part and leave it at that. The story follows Okarun, a socially awkward UFO enthusiast, and Momo, a tough girl who believes in ghosts but not aliens. They bicker about it, until they both get hilariously proven wrong. What follows is a wild ride of alien abductions, ghost battles, and supernatural chaos that somehow turns into a wholesome story about friendship, and maybe a little romance. From its bold art style to its jaw-dropping animation, Dandadan is pure visual energy. It's weird, loud, and packed with personality in every frame. One minute you're laughing at its absurd designs, the next you're stunned by how cinematic it looks. It's funny, it's bizarre, it's surprisingly heartfelt, and nothing like your typical anime lineup. Number 7. Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is basically the new hotshot of the action genre. It's a total power fantasy. Jinwoo starts out weak, then gets a massive power-up, and from there, it's just one insane glow-up after another, with non-stop aura farming and epic boss fights. This anime doesn't try to be deep. It knows exactly what it is. Pure action, and it nails it. The fights are slick, the music slaps, and the visuals look incredible. Honestly, it's the perfect starter anime. One of my friends had never watched anime before, binged Solo Leveling, and now he's hyped to watch the new Demon Slayer movie with me. Both seasons handle the manhwa adaptation really well. Sure, it doesn't dive deep into Jinwoo's character, but it makes up for it with non-stop spectacle. At the end of the day, Solo Leveling isn't pretending to be something it's not. It's straight up action, and that's why it works. If you're here for deep storytelling, maybe look elsewhere. But if you want walls shattering, monsters exploding, Jinwoo flexing his powers, and non-stop aura farming, this is your jam. Number 6. Lord of the Mysteries. It drops you straight into a world where magic, mystery, and cosmic horror are just part of the daily grind. Klein Moretti starts out as a broke student just trying to get by until one cursed notebook flips his life upside down. Suddenly, he's tangled up in secret organizations, ancient rituals, and unsettling gods that stare straight into your soul. And no, There's no overpowered main character punching planets here. This is slow burn power building, so layered you'll need a corkboard to keep track. It's got detective work that makes you feel clever, and stakes that climb higher with every episode. Visually, it's stunning. Every fight scene plays like a moving painting, with sleek cinematic camera work and an atmosphere that's hauntingly mysterious. Even if you're just a casual anime watcher, you'll find yourself pausing to admire the details, because it looks that good. Sure, the pacing has a few hiccups, but the whole series feels like a love letter to mystery, horror, and high fantasy. It's the kind of anime that makes you want to throw on a trench coat, flip through a forbidden book, and question reality itself. Number 5. Gachyakuta. This anime has been heavily promoted, just like Kaiju number 8 Season 1, and judging from how the story is unfolding so far, I think this anime might deliver a similar impact, but honestly, my hopes for this one are even higher. The plot itself might not be entirely unique, but the situations it presents feel fresh and different. What's really keeping me hooked is the revenge element. I'm just waiting for that moment when it finally comes to the surface. The story is set in a world where people are judged and discriminated against based on their crimes, and anyone who commits a major crime gets thrown into a massive pit of garbage, a place from which no one has ever returned. After the first 2 episodes, there was a week when no new episode dropped, and that's when I realized how excited I actually was for this anime. The world building so far is fantastic, and that's what really pulled me in. The only thing I'm still not fully convinced about are the powers shown, but I believe that will get clearer as the series moves forward, especially since it's set to have a total of 24 episodes. Are you watching this anime? If not, you should definitely check it out. I have some pretty high hopes for it. Number 4. Kaiju number 8 Season 2. After an explosive first season, Kaiju number 8 is finally back with Season 2. And honestly, I don't know why, but I've been looking forward to this way more than Dandadan. Maybe it's just me, but Dandadan feels a little overrated now because of all the hype. The story follows Kafka Hibino, who lives in a world constantly under attack by massive monsters called kaiju. Taking down these creatures is the job of the defense force, a team Kafka dreams of joining. But here's the twist. After an encounter with a strange insect, Kafka himself transforms into a kaiju. Even though it has the typical qualities of a shonen anime, Kaiju number 8 still manages to feel fresh and entertaining thanks to its unique perspective. The animation may not be mind-blowing, but what really pulls you in is the emotional connection. You actually feel close to Kafka and the other characters. Season 2 introduces a lot of new faces, yet the action is just as fantastic as before. Personally, my favorite character is the First Division captain, probably because, like me, he's super lazy but still a total badass. Now the big question is, will Kafka become humanity's ultimate weapon, or will Kaiju number 8 completely take over? Number 3. To Be Hero X. This is the only anime I've been watching since April, and honestly, there hasn't been a single moment where I felt bored. Every episode keeps raising the bar, the animation quality is top-notch, and the most important thing that keeps me hooked is the fact that, even though it's a Chinese animation, a donghua, it's actually getting an official English dub. To Be Hero X is set in a world where anyone can gain powers, as long as the public believes in them. At first, I thought there would be one clear main character, but even after 18 episodes, there really isn't one. Instead, it tells the interconnected stories of multiple characters in the same world, and that's what makes it so engaging. I mean, there was one episode that genuinely made me emotional, and when the truth behind it was revealed, I was completely shocked. Season 1 is set to have 24 episodes, but so far, we've only gotten a tiny glimpse of this one guy's power, and even that was shown without really revealing anything. And I have to mention the opening song, it's easily become one of my favorites. After hearing it once, I'm sure you won't be skipping it in the next episodes either, so if you haven't checked out this anime yet, I highly recommend you start watching right away. Number 2. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. There's this one anime I secretly wait for every single week, and I always save it for last because it's just that wholesome and heartwarming. Honestly, I couldn't ignore it even if I tried. Funny thing is, this anime wasn't even on my watch list at first. One random day I saw the name, decided to give one episode a try, and I was completely hooked. The story follows a boy who's often misunderstood as a delinquent. He studies at an all-boys school, which happens to be right next to an all-girls school. One day, day, while working at his family's cake shop, he spots a girl enjoying a slice of cake. And just like that, he falls for her. Now tell me, who wouldn't want to watch an anime like this? Just because they can imagine themselves in his shoes? Well, not me. I'm watching it purely for the sweet, genuine relationship between these two. In today's anime world, almost everything is being pushed into 18+ territory. But here comes a show that truly reminds you what love actually means. And honestly, what could be better than that? My only hope is that it doesn't fall into the typical romance anime formula, where every little situation is exaggerated just to force a romantic moment. So far, everything has felt so natural and real that you actually start to connect with the characters. So here's my request. If you're just looking for some random, generic romance anime, this one isn't for you. But if you want to experience a pure, heartfelt story, this is definitely worth your time. Number 1. Takopi's Original Sin. This anime came out of nowhere and suddenly became the highest rated anime of 2025. Honestly, Takopi's Original Sin wasn't on my watch list or probably anyone else's. Then out of the blue, episode 1 drops with a rating of over 9. And by the time the episode ends, you finally understand why it began with such heavy disclaimers and mental health helpline links. Takopi is basically a dark twist on Doraemon. Instead of a cheerful robotic cat, Takopi is an alien from the Happy Planet who comes to Earth with gadgets to help Shizuka, but once you see the world through Shizuka's perspective, the trauma hits hard, and just when you're starting to recover from it, the shift to Marina's perspective strikes a nerve so deep you can't even decide what's right or wrong anymore. For me, this anime was absolutely traumatizing, but it also taught me something. A story's hero and villain entirely depend on who's telling it, and trust me, you'll truly understand the meaning of the title when Takopi smashes that camera. Don't worry, no spoilers here. Season 1 just wrapped up with 6 episodes and I can't recommend it enough. Definitely give this anime a shot. So those were the 5 anime I'm currently watching and really hoping will keep getting better. Now, I'd love to know, what anime are you watching right now? Drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more anime content. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, arigatou gozaimasu.